Welcome to part 2 of the Drunken episode. This will be 100 and a half, or 101.
Yep, we just got done talking to Ron.
Yes, we did.
In Dallas, Texas.
You'll notice the noise in the background. That's called the furnace, because it became pretty cold here in Michigan.
And that might have brought down our energy level a little bit, but now we're warming up, and we are also drinking up.
Yeah, you can tell right now. There's lots of drinking going on. I just noticed that your ginger beer is from Kroger.
Oh, that one is. The other one was called...
Kroger ginger beer.
Yeah.
Is that alcoholic?
No,
too?
it's non-alcoholic.
Oh, well then, okay.
Yeah.
So why do they call it ginger beer? Why don't they call it ginger ale?
Because it's brewed like beer is brewed, but it's
as opposed to an ale.
Right.
Which is brewed like beer is brewed.
There are some alcoholic ginger beers out there.
I see one right in front of me right now.
Fuck you, Jerry.
There it is, people.
Yeah,
all right, so anyway, we're
there.
doing the not care. This is called the not care part of the whole extravaganza. So if you even hear this, then...
Yep, we got the furnace on in the background. We don't care anymore.
We don't even know if we're going to play this thing.
Yeah, it may not even air.
See how wild we're like crazy rebels.
Keep it in the bank in case.
Put it in the bank?
Bank. In the bank. Ooh, talking about banks.
Yeah? Got a bank topic?
No, I don't want to talk about banks. I was thinking about vacation time.
Were you thinking about... No, you don't want to talk about that. You were thinking about that you forgot today was payday.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't because I'm poor.
Isn't that a
you're
wonderful...
a wealthy person.
God, it's such a wonderful feeling when you completely forget something like payday. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, shit. I got money. Woohoo!
Exactly.
But the nice thing about months like this is it's a 3-paycheck month.
Is it? Does that make any difference?
It does when your bills are always
just for the bills, though.
Right,
it's not like you're working less and getting paid more. Or anything.
Right. You get an extra paycheck that month, so you feel like you're getting caught up again and not pushed down by the man.
I used to be smart. You'll notice that I asked a dumb question.
Yeah, it was a dumb question. Does that make a difference?
Yeah. I used to be smart. Now I'm not. And here we are.
Well, the nice thing, too, is like months like this, where you get 3 paychecks, my first 2 paychecks get the child support taken out. And then the third one, it's already done for the month.
Okay.
So the third check is bigger.
All right. Child support.
Yeah. Child support. And, well, I don't...
Are you supporting them with that...
It's paying something.
They're basically adults now. Mm-hmm. Well, they're very close to being adults.
Pretend adults. Little mini-me's running around.
So I don't get it. This child support nonsense you're talking about.
Well, you don't have to pay it because you're not divorced.
I am divorced.
Right, but you don't have kids from that other marriage that you're still paying.
Not that we know of.
Yeah.
Not that we know of. She still doesn't know for sure, and I don't either. She wasn't sure about the whole birth thing.
Do we really want to get into this, Jerry?
No, it's just a stupid... I thought that'd be a funny thing to say. Not that we know of,
though
she wouldn't know if she was ever
pregnant.
pregnant.
The thing is, Jerry, all babies look like you and I.
All babies are mine, Davin.
They all come out bald, and they cry.
I just thought of this, and it might be a little weird, but I wonder how close... of resemblance there would be between me, who looks like a grown man baby, and the baby Jesus. So I'm just picturing the baby Jesus looking like me instead of how they portray him in Rembrandt paintings.
You'd have to be a little darker, I think.
There's no such thing as a dark-skinned baby Jesus. They're all white like Santa Claus.
No, not necessarily, because he was from the Holy Land. And
see, this is the switch we're doing again, too.
Yeah.
In the last episode, we talked about how we switched places, and now I'm the obnoxious idiot, and you're the smart, pompous bastard.
Yes.
Because I'm the one who's supposed to be saying all of the historical facts.
The logical conclusions.
Right. Guy in the Middle East is not white.
Yeah.
He's brown.
He's a brown man.
Like Randy McHale.
Yeah. And the ground guy.
The brown guy. Yeah. Santa Claus, another guy based upon a Middle Eastern gentleman. Not white.
Yeah.
So they get all mad about the black Santa Claus. Why? Who gives a shit? He's fake to start with.
Yep.
Then if you go back to the history part, it's a brown guy anyway.
It's true. What is with the Easter Bunny and fucking eggs? That's what I want to know.
Wait a minute. Let's see. Did you say that sentence correctly? Did you say it with the right emphasis on the right syllable? Do you mean that you think the Easter Bunny was fucking eggs?
No,
or you think Easter Bunny and the fucking eggs?
No, I'm just trying to figure out how they made the Easter Bunny obsessed over eggs. Is
fertility, my friend? Rabbits multiply like crazy.
But they don't lay eggs.
Eggs are a symbol of fertility. So it's all about spring. That's when everything begins again. Newborn.
Oh, God.
So it's all about the fucking.
So what is this whole Punxsutawney Phil then about spring and seeing the shadow? When the fuck did that come up?
That's nonsense. But if
a giant squirrel,
I want to go back to the real history of the whole thing. Yeah. It's in the cold months, people snuggle up together. Hang on a second. Sorry.
Ooh.
People snuggle up together.
Furball?
Yeah. Like Bill the cat. And that creates babies. I don't know if you know how science works, but that's what creates babies.
When you snuggle?
When you snuggle together.
I thought it was...
And that happens in cold months. So in the warm spring
penis
part...
penetration and ejaculation.
Blah, blah. That's all bullshit.
All, okay.
That's all conspiracy theories.
Snuggling causes babies.
Yeah. So what really happens is they snuggle
kids?
up and then a baby's born in the spring.
Okay.
You know where I'm getting at?
Yeah. 9 months later. Yeah. Especially after big snowstorms and stuff like that. Like we just
embarrassed for us right now.
We just had that big snowstorm. I wonder if there's going to be a big population growth.
Let's see. What day was that? So that would place that 9 months from today.
Yeah.
There would be a ton of babies. Call the number. We're going to call somebody.
Babies are stupid.
They are stupid. But we're not calling Larry again like we did last episode, and he never answered. And we left him that mean message. Push the call button. What are you waiting on?
Oh, yeah. Let's call our buddy.
Let's call a comedian instead of,
us trying to pretend.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
Got to unlock the phone, though,
Of course.
It locks up. Let's give him a call.
Sure, we will.
We'll see what happens.
I hear it. There's some ringing going on. Let's see if it
Hopefully
does that stupid crackly thing.
Huh.
Hello.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mark Knope is on the You Name It podcast.
Hola, Mark.
I said your last name wrong. I said Nope.
Are you guys serious?
Yes.
Yes.
This is part of the 100th episode extravaganza.
So we're live right now, huh?
You're live right now. This is our 100th episode of the
congratulations, gentlemen.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations.
Yes. We thought that since we were doing so poorly, we'd call a professional comedian to spice up the night.
Well, gosh, talk about having to hone up some improv skills. I had no idea you guys were calling me.
And the sad part is you're home on a Friday night.
Thanks for the text message. Yeah, no kidding, guys.
Thanks for the text
message. Proud.
Well, we kind of fly by the seat of our pants, mister. Yeah.
Yeah. Is this the night when you guys are like drinking a beer every 10 minutes and a shot every half hour or something like that?
You can tell, can't you?
You're starting to figure that out.
Yeah. Yeah, I have the nervous laughter, and I can tell you guys are in the same room for once in like 6 months. And,
yep.
Wow, you're a regular Kreskin over there, aren't you?
And I'm telling you, where you guys evolving from tonight?
Tonight we're in my studio, in air quotes, in my garage.
His garage.
Hey, that's how Mark Maron got started, so there you go.
Yeah, he's made quite a career out of that. Let me ask you this. Do you say garage, or do you say it properly like I do? Garage.
Garage.
I couldn't tell.
Well, I don't say it like Elton John does. He calls it his garage.
His garage.
Yeah, he's probably, if you think about it, he's more correct than we are because it's his language, not ours.
Well, that's just from the song "Leave On." That's the only time I remember him saying the word, and that's just a little obscure fact from an Elton fan. So.
Yeah, I took that a different way. I kind of thought maybe you're going with the fact that his people over there in England created the English language.
Could have done that too. I just happen to like "Leave On."
All right, let's just gloss over that whole thing.
So, Mark, have you noticed? Have you noticed all the end of the year shows? They do their top 10 and predictions and all that other bullshit.
Yeah.
I wanted to throw this one at you. Deadpool.
Okay.
Who are the next 3 people you think are going to die?
Wow.
How's that for a downer?
Man, I wish I would have had a little bit of a heads up on this because But then again, what fun would that be?
I know. What happened? We catch you on the hopper?
You're about 10 minutes early.
Now we know the time.
Gosh, man, because there's a couple of them this year that came completely out of left field. Like just even this past week, Alan Thicke, somebody who you don't. He's almost like one of those Dick Clark type of guys who never really aged. Right. And I was actually a little surprised when I found out that he was 69, almost 70 years old.
Well, and he was playing hockey too at the same time. It's weird
with his son. Yeah.
And I never learned to skate, so that just took 2 years off my life.
I don't know how that worked itself in, but
let's go with. Okay, I'm going to go with Barbara Walters.
Okay. Yeah.
Prince Charles.
Wow. Left field, I thought, with that one. Weird.
And
Betty White.
Why are you giving him answers?
No. That's one of mine.
Oh, wow. Yeah, Betty's probably, God, what is she, like 107 now or something like that?
I think so, yeah. 107. Give us your third. 90. Give us your third. Go ahead. Skip that one. Because she's mine.
So Prince Charles, I gotta think of there's gotta be a, because when you have these Deadpools,
you gotta have a weird
one out of left field.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you score points based on like your dark horse, so to speak.
All right.
Because the pools that I've seen before is like, let's say, for instance,
I got one for you. Hang on a second. I got one for you because it actually goes back to an old episode where Ryan and I talked about the Deadpools, and I'll take the same pick that I think I ended up with at the end of that episode, which is Betty White, Don Rickles. Okay. I think they're two easy calls, and Justin Bieber.
Oh, it'd be so nice if Justin croaked.
There you go. Okay, along those lines, and the reason why though. Is what I was getting to was the pools I've seen where actually people put money in, and they usually pick like 10 people, okay, or whatever it might be.
Yeah.
But you get points, okay, for everyone that you're right on.
Right.
But you get points on their age minus 100 or 100 minus their age.
Well,
so like
that's so weird.
Alan Thicke would have scored you 31 points.
It's so weird.
Bieber would
yeah, Bieber would be good, but it's so weird you know so much about this.
It's just part of what I do.
You're like dragging us into the underworld of Deadpool betting.
Exactly.
See, the problem I have is I start thinking of people I want to die.
Exactly. Well, true, but hopefully all company, the present company excluded.
Exactly. Yeah.
Prince Charles, as far as you know,
as far as have another shot. Prince Charles, Baba Wawa,
yeah,
and Sylvester Stallone.
Ah, there you go.
That's a good one.
You're making me rethink.
And the only reason I'm going to say Stallone is it could be one of those freaky, steroids and human growth hormone caught up to him, and
I'd agree with that. I knew you were going there. That's the first thing I thought was like bad heart from steroids or something.
Right. Yeah.
Overgrown giant steroid heart.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Hugh Hefner.
Easy. Yep,
that's a nice easy one. Sarah Jessica Parker,
out of left field,
and Tiger Woods.
Wow, you'll win a lot of money.
Ooh, yeah. Wow. Now let me ask you this on the Hugh Hefner one.
Yeah.
Is there any bonus? Do you get any bonus points on him if he doesn't die? While making love.
Well, it depends if they still wheel him out.
He hasn't done that for years. You know that.
Well, no, the thing is he sold his house because he's losing money.
He doesn't have a penis left.
And they still wheel him out for parties and shit.
Oh, he's like...
and they prop him up like Weekend at Bernie's.
He's like Kenny Rogers.
He's almost like like Kenny Rogers.
I just said that. That's right. I just said that.
He's like part of the house.
Oh, come on, though. He's still banging them chicks.
No, he's not. That's all show. It's part of his image.
Pump him through.
Yeah, there's a guy. How old is he right now? Who knows how old he is?
Oh, God, he's got to be in his 90s.
Yeah, right? Mark, you're smart.
I look it up. You got a computer right there.
I'm holding my Google to my head right now, so I don't know.
Jerry's got a computer, and he's asking you.
I have Let's just say he's 90, okay?
Maybe he's on he might be on a Viagra drip for all you know. You know, he might just be.
That's
He
true.
he might be walking around hard 24/7
He
for all
might.
you know.
You know what?
I don't know what to do with this thing anymore.
He might actually have Viagra flashbacks because he used it so much.
All I want is tater tots.
That's right.
He's just sitting in.
You know, he just happens to wake up with morning wood, and he just rings the bell, and someone has to come in and sit on him.
Right. He's just sitting in church one day, or temple one day, and just spontaneously has a hard on from his Viagra flashbacks. Could be.
There you go.
Anyway.
I'm not even sure what the rules are on this podcast, so I don't know if I've crossed any yet. So
No.
No,
we know that you're not the dirty comedian anyway. You don't leave that to us. We'll say all the swear words for you.
Captain Innuendo. Hello.
Captain Innuendo. So Hugh, let's just look at this logically. He spends half his time in a wheelchair, the other half of time in bed.
Yep.
He's not banging the two 28-year-old chicks. There's no way. Come on.
I mean,
Where'd you read this wheelchair bed equation?
I made it up just now. Actually.
No. Well,
Okay. Well, at least you're honest. I like that.
No, I heard it on a news report. He ended up selling the mansion, but part of the deal was that he still
he had to live
lives
there until he dies. Yeah,
Right. But he's down to like
Correct.
90 pounds now.
He's down to 90 from what?
I don't know. Who knows?
106, I think.
But they
But that could be 8 pounds. That could be just pure dick, though. You don't know.
Could be.
That's true.
Could have lost his erection and got him down to 90 pounds.
I do like the Viagra drip, I thought.
Yeah. You guys are nuts. Mark, what's going on in your life? Do you have any shows coming up?
I actually Monday I am going to be venturing down to Columbus, Ohio, to participate in the 31st annual Comics Come Home. And since I bought real estate here in Ohio 12 years ago,
Ohio.
that was. I live in Toledo. You knew that. Does this cost you extra to call here? The funny thing was, I've known a lot of these comics that have been putting on the show for many, many years.
Yeah.
And the year after I bought my condo, I all of a sudden get this phone call, like in October of that year. They're like, "So, do you want to do our benefit?" And I'm going like, "What?" And they go, "It's now I'm funny enough that I moved 60 miles south, and you got to have a connection to Ohio, blah blah blah, So
Have to have
since technically I'm a property owner,
Ohio connection.
yeah, you either have to be born here, raised here, live here currently, or whatever. And it's essentially been going on now, 31 years, and
Okay.
it's all headliners.
So next
it's one
Monday.
of those things where, next Monday the 19th. It's actually 2 nights, but I'm only booked for the first night this year because they have so much talent that want to participate in this thing that they
want to go to Ohio.
Split it up.
Hey, Mark,
Well,
in case I shelve this episode, do you have anything in January coming up?
Wow.
Whoa,
Not digging the Ohio thing, huh?
No, I'm going to go to the Ohio thing in a second. I just want to make sure you can get a plug in for January. Come on, I'm trying to help you out here.
Actually, pretty much all of January is booked up with Chevy assignments, and
Yeah.
and then I'm into February with a couple of things, but this is a busy time of the season for my Chevy work.
Hey, are you familiar with Athens, Ohio?
I am. Ohio University.
This just in from the Athens Messenger. This is an actual article from the crime section. 3:01 a.m., 34.5 South Plains Road. Deputies responded to a report of an attempted break-in. The complainant reported that the suspects tried to use a key to gain entry to the house, but the key didn't work, so they left.
Beep, 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 beep. Breaking news.
That's the whole story?
That's the
That's
whole
story. For the last year now, we've been on and off reading real crime reports from the Athens, Ohio Messenger.
Oh.
And they're all...
How did you...
they're all exactly like that. You know?
How did you pick on Athens, Ohio?
Because we noticed there's a trend in these. For instance, number 2 on our list of top 10 for the year 2016, 3 p.m., 10 Spot Road, Nelsonville. The ACSO responded in reference to a verbal dispute that occurred between family members over some burnt cheese on a hamburger during a family cookout. The case is currently active.
That's pending, baby.
These things are brilliant. I don't know who's doing these, but they're supposedly
top news.
Real news from Athens. Is that a really small town or what? We don't even know.
I wonder how much the Athens police officers make.
Yeah, the police officer?
The police officer, yeah.
Right, the cop?
Yes.
Sometimes he goes down to the library to read the book.
Yes. No, that's... God, what can I compare it to? It's probably think Mount Pleasant before the casino back in the day, or something like that. Yeah, small town. I did a gig there. It was the second time in my career where I darn near killed a bunch of deer on an old road late at night.
So it's not the end of the world, but you can see it from there.
Right. Oh, easily.
Here's my favorite one. Number 5 on our list. This wasn't compiled by me, obviously, because that would have been number 1. But 2:58 p.m., Vore Ridge Road in Athens. Caller reported that her neighbor had attempted to fight her in the road in front of her house. Neighbor told deputies that the woman had yelled at him to meet in the roadway so she could assault him. Involved parties told to stay away from each other. No further action taken.
That's a hell of a cop.
But my favorite part is that someone allegedly is standing in the road saying, "Come out here so I can assault you."
That's right.
What do you think?
Sounds like almost old British speak.
Right. What do you think the real language was in Athens, Ohio? Here's your shot.
Come on.
Yes. Not going to do it.
All right.
You can't bait me.
Anyway, that was our
So what's the flavor of the evening, guys? What's the beverages in front of you right now?
I have a fine Labatt Blue Canadian Pilsner.
I've got a Stella, and I'm also drinking a Moscow Mule.
Yeah, because, a beer just won't do it for him.
I've got to go with the Tito's vodka and the ginger beer and the lime and in a copper mug. I've got the copper mug even.
He's like almost a full-on alcoholic. And what I mean by that is he's just trying because he'll have a beer. Like a real alcoholic will have beers and shots, right? He has to have a beer and a fancy mixed drink with it. So he's not quite...
Does he stick his pinky out when he's bottoming up?
Let me see.
Do I? No.
He did
but
just
I do have another new annoying thing is when I stir my mixed drink.
Yeah, like
this. I tap on the end.
Penis.
He taps on it like it's a teacup, and he's fucking Winston Churchill.
I thought you were going to tell me you stirred it with your penis, and you just sat down and had your drink.
Only during I can't say it, Viagra flashback.
That's where the drip comes from. Thank you. Call back tonight.
There it is. Okay. Thanks for listening to the You Name It podcast. Mark,
crazy.
Thanks for answering the phone, is what I'd like to say.
Oh, crazy, man.
We've called a couple of people.
If it was someone this important, I would have caught it on the first ring.
Right,
so.
Right. One of these days, we'll have you come up to the garage, and I said it that way again.
Sit down with us.
And sit down with us and make fun of us in person so we can see the expressions that go along with it.
That's if any of us are ever in town.
I want to be in on the Labatt's Fest, so I can just bring a sleeping bag and we can just do a 3-hour-long marathon.
I got 2 spare bedrooms. Come on. We're empty nesters over here at my house.
I'm going to have that 4th of July party this summer with the fireworks at the end of my street. So
at my house?
Perfect.
No, at my house.
Look at him trying to shoehorn his house into the deal.
Exactly. Well, I got the garage.
Guys, I'll do 2 episodes, okay?
Okay. Mark, I wanted to say that I'm not sure if we've talked, but I'll miss you on the road because I'm no longer going to be out there. And
you're kidding.
No, I've changed positions. Now I'm a carpet walker in the building and doing.
What does that mean?
That means that I'm project managing instead of teching jobs. So.
Oh no!
He took the easy way out.
So there'll be no more pretend dinners that we pretended we were going to have together, and
exactly
all of that stuff. 'Cause I can't tell you how many times I've stood outside of a hotel talking about possibly eating dinner with Mark.
and then it never happening.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude, that's too bad, though. That's too bad.
Yeah, the road is fun, but...
Devin, where do you go next?
I am in San Diego, the whale's vagina.
I will see you there.
Oh, we got Mark and Ashley. Ashley was on the last show that we recorded tonight. And so who else is going to be there? Let's see. Is Elliot going to be there and round out the circle of people who've been on the show?
Ooh, no. Elliot will probably be in Detroit, I'm guessing.
Yeah. I don't think he's going to be in San Diego. I'm trying to think of who's going to be in San Diego. Again, I have that downloaded to my phone. I've only... Well, Troy will be there. I don't know if you're just referring to people who may have been on your show or not, but yeah, that I'm not sure of.
It's really only been you from the road in that capacity. It's only been you and Elliot and Ashley, I think.
Yep.
I don't think we've had anybody else. We had Jim Broderick on before.
Yeah, and we just had Ron on from Texas State Fair.
Now, what Ashley are you referring to, though?
Ashley from the other brand.
We're not saying brand names anymore on the show.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right. Ixnay on the Ashley A.
Yep.
I must have said something that sounded like "Okay, Google," because my computer, while we talked, just came up and searched for "we're not saying brand names on the show anymore." It was weird.
It's Ashley from Colorado.
Gotcha. I know exactly who you're speaking of.
Yep. You guys can have a little reunion there.
Very cool.
You can sit. You know what? You should be on the other side of an episode there in San Diego. You and Ashley and Davin can be in a room, and we'll
call you.
Yeah, we'll do the phone thing.
We can gang up on Jerry. That'd be cool.
Anyway, we're gonna get going here, but we appreciate you being a guest and a listener. You can
Thank you so much.
You can pretend that you're a listener.
You're not supposed to say that audibly on the air, though.
Oh, damn it. That's right. My thoughts are sneaking out my mouth again.
Well, have a good Christmas, Mark, and I will see you for New Year's in San Diego.
Absolutely. Thank you. Merry Christmas, gentlemen, and I'll see you in San Diego, and looking forward to it.
Merry Christmas to you two, you and your Black Santa.
Good night, guys.
We talked about it before. That's why. All right. See you.
Later, Mark.
Ho, ho.
Ho, ho. Look, there's Lisa. We're almost done with this episode, though. Yeah, we can be done right now, actually. Lisa, do you want to say goodbye to the people? What? She doesn't even... Look, she come out here and talk every other episode. Now that we have the mics sitting here, she won't do anything.
Yeah, she's scaredy.
We're going to go on, and we're going to play Davin's iTunes playlist, and we're going to drink more beer, and everybody will be happy.
And pop a wheelie, guys.